Yeah, because we'll probably fail most of these. But we're going to try it, see what happens. I like that glug glug sound. Hey. Hello there. How are you doing? We got some chatting going on here. I got a couple things on my list for today. One of them is to try to get this somewhat finished and move the barrel bottler in here, which means I gotta figure out something different for these. I probably only need one of them, maybe? I don't know. I did end up using the rest of my buff from the last episode to go out and get more limestone. I basically went right back to the same spot we went through and finished up kind of this side. I had to remove these. Here's the thing, if you want to put flooring down, whether it's wood or this stone stuff, it will go under beams like this, but if you have storage or workbenches or anything, you'll have to move them. So anyway, yeah, I these were all empty luckily, so I removed them. I probably should get, I don't know if they are even in my, yeah, they are still in my inventory. Let's get those put back. Thanks for the warning again, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I ended up moving all the bins we had over here. I moved here. Right now there's just the bricks and the clay shingles. I think I'm putting sand in here to make more glass over here. I did also have a whole bunch of ore and silver ore. So I made up more of this stuff. No idea what I'm gonna do with that, but I have more now. Which goes in here. I think I'm gonna end up making the ore can maybe go here. I don't know if I'm gonna make like a short shelf here so I can have like a stack of 4, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top maybe. And we've got kind of one bin for each tier of ore. Basically like this, but sideways. Oh, yeah, I could just stack them on each other. I don't need to put a thing in there. Adoy. Okay, what else did I do here? This is all... I basically moved these over here so that I can get all the extra stuff that still needs a home over here. So right now the ore is here. And that stuff's in there. I moved... We got charcoal. This is the limestone that I've got left. Stone and clay. I like the look of this. I also love how this transitions here, although now I kind of wish this was flipped the other way because of this weird line here, but I like that it kind of, I don't know, I like it. I like it. What else? I did, collect the, ooh, look, these are all done. I collected the stuff we made last time. I can't remember what the name of it was. And then made a bunch of... Come on, go away. So we made inferior leather in, I think, 2 episodes ago, or last episode, or whatever it was. And then I turned that all into a bunch of heavy top grain leather. This is all just kind of preparing to... we're gonna need to make a bunch of coarse leather bands. And then eventually we're going to mass produce these leather straps, glue, heavy top grain leather, bronze buckles. And then from there, we're going to mass create these. These use coarse leather bands. So I could, yeah, we don't have a lot of these animal hooves left here. But we'll have to do more of that when we go hunting again. Just make sure we're getting hooves, picking them up. All right, so I'm gonna craft all these into nubuck leather, and we'll be right back. All right, so we've got a bunch of nubuck leather now. What else here? Let's let's go do the brewery stuff. Well, I still gotta fill this corner in too. I gotta figure out what I'm doing in here as well. I want to put flooring in here, but I think I want to put the tile stuff. But I gotta figure out how I want to do that. Because I don't necessarily want to tear all this stuff out. We've got some malt. That's squishy noise in that, man, I tell you. Barley stalks. Let's put malt in here. I'm gonna need to put more signs up. Okay, let's grab that. And then we're gonna need some beams. Actually, let's put that back down so we can use it kind of for spacing. Well, that's just planks? Okay, let's go grab some planks, and then we can actually see what kind of spacing we want on this, because we could basically put that first the stuff on the floor, we can put that down. I don't... First floor... I don't know what I was going for there. Whoa. Oh, I didn't notice how big those were compared to these fermenters. All right, let's get these tucked in nice and tight. I think we'll do... Maybe we'll just do 6. 3 and 3 here. Boy, that might be close. close. It might actually be perfect. Okay. Wish I could get one more out here, though. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna need at least, like... Come on. That. And then, what if... Is that gonna... Ugh. Yeah, that's not right. Guess we could do that. Not sticking through. Great. All right, now can we put 3 more on top of that? That's actually over too much. Sweet. So we've got room for something in here. Could put one of those candles down there too. Still got a few of those. Okay, it's weird that you have to get these so far away from you in order to place them. All right. Now. Let's make up some more of this with what we've got. And then find somewhere to jam all these meat bits. Chad is saying save antlers. Good to know. Game chat, not like streaming chat. I don't stream yet. Okay, so these should be empty, or does that have... Yeah, it's got one left. Like that. Get rid of these. Now, we might want maybe 2 of these. Where'd it go? Brewing. Winemaking and brewing. How exactly does this... I think it goes like that. Let's put this here. Actually, we may have something else that we want to put here, so... Because this is... Yeah, this is a craft... Like an active crafting bench, not a processor like these. So we're gonna need an absolute shit ton of yeast. Let's start making up some more rye flour. Is that what it said? Yeah, rye flour. Oh. Okay, we need to... Okay, we do have a whole bunch of rye flour. Grab these, fill this up. To save all silver. What does wreck to save all silver mean? Nope, don't want to view that. Alright. So we need water. Yeah, we're probably going to want a couple containers here, like one for water. I don't know what else. Put these meat chunks away. Yeah, let's put this wood stuff away so we have more room so we can start really processing a bunch of stuff. Need to get that kind of all built up and then we can start actually doing some brewing. What else? He's back. He's in here for now. I did end up throwing some stuff up on the store just for the hell of it. In the market. I put some in here. So I put some simple chests, some bricks, basically all the extra crap I had, I just kind of threw it in here. I doubt it'll sell, but whatever. Okay, water and, shit, I should have, yeah, let's go get one of those storage things and just put it there to load up with water. Let's just grab all of these. And we'll put this here and here. And then offload some of that stuff and go grab a bunch of water. We've got a bunch in here. And then this is full. All right. These are all good. So we can put this rye back. And start loading these up with yeast. Oh, that's barley flour. What did I put in here? Did I put these in the wrong? No, that's rye flour. Barley flour. Oh, that was just barley that I had in the machine. Well, weird. It only grabbed 3 of them. Yeast. Wow. What? Why is there barley flour in there? That's why it only grabbed 3. Apparently there was some barley mixed in there. They need to, like, change the bag color or something. Oh. Okay, those candles getting in the way of this is a little bit annoying. I may have to move them. Let's see. No 7s. Okay, so this needs 1 more. And fill this up. So we need more water. More rye flour. So you burn through this stuff very quickly, which is why I usually will make a ton of it up and then I start cooking. Otherwise you're doing like tiny bits at a time and not really getting anywhere with it. I'm gonna take as much as I can out of here and then just fill that back up with the water anytime I pass by there. Finish that porch sometime. That's where I'm gonna go drink my coffee. I'll just sit out there and drink my coffee. All right. I might put a little, like we could, instead of having these candles, I could put like, let's grab some beams. Good beams. Oh, that's not what I wanted this. I don't know if I need those or not, but I wanted to kind of put like, I don't know if that's, no, that sticks out way too far. 2 by 2, 1 by 1. We could try these, maybe? Nah, that's not gonna work. And then maybe these antler lights we could hang off of there. I don't know if there's enough room there, but they are pretty short. Or maybe we just make some of those. I'll make 4 of those real cheap ones. Chandelier, cartwheel chandelier, planks, beams, copper, beeswax. Copper, beeswax. Do one first. If this looks like crap, I won't even use it. Sell it on the, put it on the market and let it sit there for months until they do verse 4 or version 1. Okay. I think this one is going to be the one that's make or break out of this whole set here because it's the highest. Where are these? Oh God. Okay, those are way taller than I thought they were. Okay, let's try making one of the antler ones. What does that take? Oh, we don't have one of those, do we? No. Okay. So the antlers are here in the founder's table. Resin. Antlers and resin. You opened the wrong one. Nope. Wrong one again. Can't make one of these. Oh, does this fit in there? Yes. Okay. So let's make 3 more of those. Use up all these antlers that they just said to save. Nope, this one. Okay. Put this other chandelier back. May find something to do with it at some point, I don't know. Yeah, I got plenty of lighting in here now. Okay. So we've got all these running. We have some of these running. Ran out of flour. We're still a long ways away from being able to make these. I mean, I could try and fail several times. Screw it, let's try. Vials in bronze. Sheets. I just started a bunch more bronze, so... Ooh. We gotta put away some of this. Whoops, that's not where that goes. Let's put this in here for now. And brown sheets. So we can do this twice, I think. Well, whatever. What else was it? These antlers back. Nope. Copper, bronze, and shit, I don't remember. Vials. Now, I put the glass down here, but I don't, it doesn't, it makes more sense having it by the forge. But there's already enough stuff up there, so I may end up moving it up here, because if I put another, I'm planning on putting another like full shelf that's two-sided right here, and then that should give us plenty of storage to take up this stuff, and then maybe I can put the glass in there, and then it's basically made up in here, I think. Then the vials would be stored down in the alchemy room. So we need these. How many? 36? There we go. I'll refill my coffee while we're waiting here. Oh, this is gonna take a bit. You know what? I don't necessarily want to make all these. Let's just call it there. That's enough to do 2. So we can fail once and still succeed. We'll be trying again later. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Okay, here we go. Yo. Now it's personal. I'm gonna have to start getting tin and copper and making up a bunch more bronze. I'm basically chewing through it as fast as I'm getting it at this point. Or they 5 a piece, I think. So we'll do 10. We'll do. I don't know. I'll stop it whenever I feel it. Maybe 3 this time. I don't know. We'll do 15 of these. It's a total gamble at this point. But no more after this, I swear. No more wasting stuff after this. 3, let's stop. 15. And then we need at least 60 of these if we're gonna have enough for 3 tries. Ooh, I need to make some of these signs too. Which those probably all use bronze as well. Okay. Alright. No whammies, no whammies. Ugh, that's not good. Oh, hell yeah. Wine barrel. Okay. So what do we need for the wine barrel? Probably something we can't put up. Nope, this. Wine barrel. Iron nails and planks. Okay, that's a piece of cake. Sweet. Plank and my brain. Your nails. Iron nails. Plenty of those. Now this, I'm assuming this is kind of like a workbench and not a processing machine. Yes. Okay. So this I do want to put over here with the other workbenches. It'll fit. Oh, ooh, yep, right there. All right, so all of our like stand there and do stuff is right here. And then these are all processing machines. These are kind of a little of both because that's processing. This is a stand there and do it. And I think this is a processing. Nope, that's a stand there and do it. So, all right. Weak white wine base. White grapes. We could make some of that. I don't know if we can actually do anything with it very, like, immediately, but we can make some. Okay, so this was glass and glass-related stuff. I need to get back on that with the cooking sand in the glass. One moment. Speaking of which, what do we got going on in here? Are these empty? Oh no, they're still cooking up some ingots. Okay. White grapes. Where? I know we did find where there's a whole bunch of those. The hell? Where are they at? Oh. Must have opened the one next to it or something? Okay. Oh, wow. This is very hard to... And I shouldn't have filled my inventory up. Actually... Let's go put this metal stuff back. Yeah, this one, I don't mind doing, like, the very hard difficulty because they're just... I'm not really using these for anything else right now, and there is a spot where there was a ton of these, so these might be easy to farm up anyway. Let's put these in here. And then you go there. Bronze. These. And you. Yeah, because we'll probably fail most of these. But we're going to try it, see what happens. I like that glug glug sound. Hey. Oh, these only stack in 10s. Glub glub. Ooh, there's a good one. 734 XP. Wow, 42,000 to level. Jesus. So we only need about maybe 60,000 white grapes. Or, yeah, white grapes. That should be a piece of cake, right? Right? I'm guessing there's something over on the brewery thing next to the left of the wine keg. I don't know what any of this stuff's called. I think there's probably something over there that will help us level brewing. Like, I don't think this is intended to be used for leveling. I think what we're probably supposed to be doing is something here. See now, dry white. Yeah, like summer heat or duskfire ale, that's what we should be doing to level this stuff. But those use a whole bunch of different things that we don't have much of right now. Need to start cooking up a bunch of raspberry syrup. We've got some red apples. Still need to keep the honey processing. Yeah. Okay. So we could keep going and farming those anytime. Red grapes. Blueberries, blackberries. Red currant. Elderberry. Ooh, yeah, we do have a bunch of red apples. There's the raspberries. We could... Let's see. We put these up here. Let's see if we can make some raspberry... I don't know, is that in here? Raspberry syrup. Water. Shit, we'll just do this. Gonna have to keep on top of the well to keep the water production going. Okay, let's craft all those. This will give us, not great XP, but it gets us better than 20 or 30. We're getting there. At least these stack in 50s. Basically just need to make up a bunch of the stuff that's gonna allow us to produce a whole bunch of that summer heat. That's gonna be the easiest one to kind of mass produce. I'm gonna do this one more time. This 72. All right, well, we'll be back. And we leveled. Okay. Now we have a decent amount of that. That needs to be fixed. How much that's sticking out? Nope. Nope. I might have to put another well out there. Oh, we still got a bunch of... Did we take... Is this all of the raspberries? No. Alright. Here we go again. Man, this lighting is real glitchy. Alright, I'll be back. I usually walk off and do stuff while I'm doing this. I just came back and we had about 10 left, so... Okay. Now, raspberries are there. And we're putting this in here. How are we doing over here? They're slow. So are those. Okay. So we could go farm those grapes whenever, anytime we go by there. We're gonna need a lot more water and honey to do that summer heat, so I'm gonna have to stay on top of that. Let's go through all of our beehives here. I still had most of them. I think it's just the top row I started doing honey, and then the rest of them were still wax, but I'm gonna switch all these to honey so we can kind of get cooking with it. Ooh, I love that you can reach all the way over there. Okay. That's a process. Yeah, we got plenty of wax for now. We can completely switch to honey now. And then let's start up some glass. We need charcoal. Actually, these machines have charcoal in them. Nothing in those. And we need more charcoal. It's in there. Let's do glass in here. Because we can do rough glass in the little ones over there. Do we have sand left? No. I don't remember where I put some of the reed. I gotta figure out where that goes so I can remember where it actually is. Let's see. Could we put sand in here for now, since it's kind of made from rocks, stones. And then what do we have in here again? Nothing. or that. Okay. Yeah, look at the weird glitchy lighting here. I think it's coming up from downstairs or something. Weird. Alrighty, we did a lot of crafting, and now we are at the end of the episode. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.